Hi, and welcome to JCMS.NET Video Help. Today we're going to cover Browse Cases. In order to get to Browse Cases, make sure your Task Manager is open. In our case, it's not, so I'm going to just click over here. I'm going to pin it down, and I'm going to double click on Case Search and Browse Cases. All right. Browse Cases is a function that allows you to search for your tickets/cases. It's the primary way to search. You will notice that this search is actually repeated in other areas. Okay, you'll find the same search options. There are two basic types of searches a user can perform, and what we're looking at right now is a simple search. Okay, what's present is the last name, case number, and license. Okay, there's an advanced search. Okay, now we'll just go ahead for now and click on advanced search. With the advanced search, you'll notice that you get first name, registration number, and that's the vehicle license plate registration number, the date the ticket was entered, the court date it could be scheduled for, okay, and then the violation dates from to. Okay, from to meaning suppose you wanted to see a range of tickets within a month if you choose, or if you know a ticket was written within a week span, that you could look from those dates. Okay, we'll cover these in some detail in a moment. But for illustration purposes, what I'd like to do is just go ahead and do a simple search. We're going to exclude closed tickets. Okay, closed tickets meaning that they have been paid off or closed in the system. Okay, we'll do a simple search and we'll get a list of tickets. One of the items that you'll notice is that because I said just search for all the tickets, the system will only send you back the top 10,000 results. And if you look very carefully here, it says showing top 10,000 search results from 15,833. Okay. With that being said, let's take a look at one item very quick, and that is Quick View. If I select a ticket and click on the tab Quick View, I get a very quick view of the ticket. Okay, you can see it's very similar information. And if you wish to edit it from here, you can very quickly click on Edit Full View at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. We'll go back to search results. I think what we've done is covered the major components of what's available within inside of a search. Okay, so what we'll do right now is we will reset this. Okay, and we will start to cover a couple of items. Searching. Let's talk about, and we'll go to simple search so that we make it simple. Naturally, you can search by last name, case number, and license. What I'd like to do is describe how these fields work. Okay, they're quite powerful. If I was looking for a particular last name, I could certainly type it all out. Okay, and in which case it would find that particular case. However, if I did not know, if I only knew the first few characters, I can also find it from that way as well. Let's say that the last name begins with AB and I forget the rest. I don't know what else. I can put a wildcard character of a percentage sign and hit search. And what you'll notice that I have last names that begin with AB. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the example that we had. We'll choose Abrams in this case, and what we will do is RAMS, and we'll hit search. You'll notice we get everybody. Now, if we didn't spell it right, and we didn't use the wild card, we'll get an empty list. That's why that wild card is very powerful. Okay, so what we can do is get Abrams back, and there they are. Each one of the other fields that allows text and or numeric input is capable of that. If I remove Abrams, actually let's do this. Let's remove Abrams and let's look for all the cases that begin with 99. Okay, search. There we go. 823, and you'll notice that all the cases with 99 come back. What's neat here is you could get very specific. You can look for, let's say, all the 99 cases with the license that begins with 7. And there we go. We've narrowed it down from 800 to 88 search results. And it continues. If we click on Advanced Search, you'll notice that we have that option for first name, registration. Dates do not have wildcards. So the date entered, you should know the date entered. The violation date you can look at, and it has a from to range. We can always reset the search results by just clicking Reset. And if you want to refresh, if there's a particular criteria you have set up and you wish to refresh it, in the case where other people are entering data, then you're welcome to refresh it as well, and it'll search once again. All right. Let's go ahead and make this a simple search for now, and we're going to cover the next part of this powerful tool, Browse Cases. What you'll notice, and what we cover in Browse Cases is going to apply in terms of the grid to many of the other grids within inside of the system. And it is the grid's filtering capabilities. Before we get into those details, I'm going to cover three items: grouping, filtering, and sorting. Okay, let's take a look at grouping first. I can click on and drag the type field up top, and you'll notice all my search results are now grouped by the ticket type. Animal, building. So traffic tickets, 6,676 tickets right here. But they're now grouped together. Waterway. Okay. Now I can continue to group. Let's elaborate on this a little bit further. Let's say we want to also group by court date. I would grab court, bring it up, and now what I have is, you'll notice that the court date is highlighted. I can continue this grouping for all the fields that are in the grid. It's a very powerful way of slicing and dicing the data so that you can create the view that you're looking for. Let's go ahead and clear this by just dragging them back off, and we're back to our original list. Let's talk about filtering. I could have achieved the same results as well by just clicking on the filter, and you'll notice here I have all the options available. Now I'm just looking at everybody in the waterways, all the tickets in the search results that are waterway type. And I can continue this. I can also filter the others. Okay? If I want to clear the filter, I come up to the filter, click on all, and I get all my tickets back. Okay? So grouping we've covered, filtering we've covered, sorting. Sorting is the easiest one. Let's sort by last name. I click on the column, ascending and descending, and you'll notice the little caret indicating so. There is a special function available on this Browse Cases form, and you'll notice it. It's export tickets. You can export your ticket data into an Excel file format, and what it will export is the result sets that you have. Okay? You may then open up the result set in Microsoft Excel or an Excel compatible program. Let's reset our search results. Should you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Curious Systems. We'd be happy to answer your questions. And thank you for using JCMS.NET Video Help.